Good morning, dear students. Today we are moving on to migration. So, what is migration? Migration in fishes. Okay, what is migration in fishes? Migration is actually the mass movement of fishes from one side to another or for their feeding purpose, breeding purpose, etc. So actually, I'm going to focus on anadromous and catadromous migration. So before that, we are going to look at the introduction part. So migration is a regular movement of fishes from one area to another for their breeding purpose. Okay. So based on the purpose, that can be divided into feeding migration, spawning migration, climatic seasonal migration, osmoregulatory migration, and juvenile migration. And also there is diadromous migration. As the name implies, it has two kind of migration, and most of them is anadromous and catadromous migration. And also there is photodromous migration. Here the fish species lives in the freshwater, which moves from one place to another habit, and in the oceanodromus, the fishes migrate within the ocean. So we are going on to anadromous migration. So what is anadromous migration? Anadromous migration means the fishes lives in ocean or sea, which migrate into freshwater condition for their spawning or breeding purpose. So the example is salmon, Oncorhynchus genus, etc. So here eggs are laid in gravel bed. Okay, the young of the Atlantic salmon actually remains in the habitat for 2 to 3 years, and sometimes it may take a long 6, and sometimes Pacific salmon migrate to the sea in their first year. So the adult fish usually remain in the sea for 2 to 3 winters, but sometimes only one. Okay, so the adult fishes migrate into the fresh water, and they develop their body some kind of secondary sexual characteristics. Okay, the first one we can see that their beak is beak like lids and snout, then the coloration, that is actually red coloration, and their secondary sexual characters. It is the hint for they are ready for breeding and they move to the freshwater area. So the life cycle, we can see that when the female and male reaches into the fresh water, they dig a nest into the gravel, and the female lays egg, and then the egg emerges into the fry and alvin and fry, and then smoltification is taking place, and then it spend almost 1 to 6 years in the ocean, and they becomes the adult. So, when the salmons are ready to reproduce, they migrate from the ocean back into the freshwater rivers and streams to their spawning ground. So, the female reach their freshwater. As I said earlier, the females dig a gravel nest and the life cycle begins again. So, these are the images. Here we can see that the male and female salmon, this secondary sexual characteristics is very evident in this picture. Look at their mouth and look at their color, and they are making a nest known as redd. That's their nest, and it becomes fish fry, small, and final. Another one, spawning adult, migrate to river. They made a nest, and the egg emerges into the alvin and then fry, par, and the smolt condition, they migrate into the estuarine region. In that time, they are adapting to live in the ocean condition. There is a body changes also in their, and they are migrating to their home ground, that is known as the ocean. So this is also another picture. It will clearly understood the migration or the life cycle of anadromous migration. Now we are moving on to catadromous migration. It's just opposite. The fishes lives in the freshwater migrate into the ocean for their breeding. So the example is eel, that is Ancilla genus. There are several kind of eels, that is American eel, European eel, Japanese eel. So the Anguilla rostrata, Ancilla, all of these are spawn in migrate to the Sargasso Sea, and after meeting and after spawning they will die. That is the tragedy of their journey. So the first they develop into leptocephali larvae. It's very transparent and leaf-like body, which then metamorphoses into glass eel, and then they swim upstream into the fresh water, and after that the fresh water they fully becoming yellow eels. It may take 10 to 50 years to changing into yellow eel to silver eel with enlarged eyes, and they swim again towards the sea, and the life cycle is begins again. So this is about the anadromous migration, catadromous migration. Here we can see that the egg and leptocephalus larvae, glass eel, yellow eel, and silver eel. That is the mature one. So this is just the graphical representation of their life cycle. And here also the eggs are there: leptocephalus larvae, glass eel, yellow eel, silver, and adult one. So this is the their geographical representation, migration representation are here. So this is about you should keep in your mind that migration is the mass movement of fishes from one place to another for feeding, breeding, spawning, etc. So there are two types of migration we are studying, that's anadromous and catadromous. Anadromous means the fishes lives in the marine or sea water, migrate into the fresh water for their breeding. Example is salmon. And catadromous migration, where the fishes lives in the freshwater condition, migrate into the ocean, especially Sargasso Sea, for their breeding and spawning. The example is eel. Thank you.